Let's talk about a serious problem in the hospitality industry: bad service, and the excuse that nobody wants to work anymore. Now, every time I see a hotel, a restaurant, an airline blaming guests for their own operational failures, I shake my head. Let's be clear. Hospitality is not about providing a bed, a meal, a seat on a plane. It's about service. It's about making people feel welcome. And if your service is terrible, that is not the guest's fault. The pandemic changed a lot. Yes, staffing is harder. Yes, wages have gone up. But let's not pretend this is some new phenomenon. Bad service has been creeping in for many, many years. I walk into a hotel. I get an attitude at check-in. That's not a staffing issue. That's a leadership issue. I wait 45 minutes for a drink at a bar while staff are standing around talking. That's not the guest's fault. That's a training issue. I pay $500 a night for a hotel room, and you tell me I have to beg for housekeeping? That's not an industry crisis. That's cutting corners. And now, everywhere I go, I see screens popping up asking, would you like to tip? Tip for what? For handing me a bottle of water? For tapping a screen? Let's be real. Tipping was meant to reward good service, not subsidize companies that don't want to pay their staff properly. Instead of forcing guests to feel guilty about whether to tip at a coffee counter or something like that, how about just pay people a fair wage? How about building a business model that doesn't rely on making customers cover your payroll? The companies that are thriving in this post-pandemic world, they're the ones that are actually investing in their people. They hire well, they train well, they create a culture where employees want to be there. But here's the truth. People do want to work for people that value them, for companies that value them. People do want to give good service when they're given the tools, the training, and the pay that makes it worth their while. So if your business is struggling with bad reviews, unhappy guests, and complaints about service, maybe, just maybe, the problem isn't the guest. Maybe it's time to look in the mirror.